Welcome back to another banger video for your value, for your mindset, with your masculinity best friend and coach, and motherfucking Sing. Who the fuck am I and what am I gonna talk about? On this channel, we talk about masculinity and your mindset because I think becoming a man is about masculinity and having the mindset to accept the role as a man is the most important thing. We're not gonna talk about shave the beard this way to look more masculine. We're not gonna talk about sometimes do this workout so your bicep vein comes out, so then you look more masculine, and tat your whole face and your whole back, then you will be masculine. No, all of these byproducts like having money, having bitches, and getting all of the things you want will come with the masculine mindset. So what I focus on my channel is to change your mindset and to believe in yourself and to take responsibilities and to becoming the man that gets all of these things. Because you will go to the gym, you will have many dates, you will get respected by men and by women, you will attract more money when you change your fucking mindset. So in this video, we're gonna talk about 12 fucking roots. And I'm not talking about having something with a girl. I'm not talking about any bad things in life. No, I'm talking about the 12 fucking rules that will change your life. Let's get right into the first rule so you understand what I talk about. Rule number 1, do the fucking work, don't be lazy. I don't even think I have to explain all of these rules. You understand it if you got a mind. But if not, do not overthink everything. But just do the fucking work and don't be lazy all of the time. Because this shit will bring you to nowhere. Number 2, stop fucking waiting. Very important. Just get it done. Stop fucking waiting. There is no perfect moment for you to achieve anything in life. You know, I was thinking about just flying out, leave the fucking country. You know, I was in that same country like 12 years, always on the same grind, always seeing the same shit. And I think your vision is blurring when you always see the same thing, the same hood, the same people. But if you have a vision, then you should just start to do the things you want to do, to achieve the things you want to achieve, to strive for the vision you have, the purpose. So what you have to do is start fucking doing something and stop waiting for anything. When you have an idea today, trust me, don't wait for your dropshipping shop. Don't wait for your idea to start your business. Don't wait for your branding your own clothing brand. Start today, because you will regret that time. We only got a limited time on that fucking clock. Use the time you have to become the best version of yourself. Number 3, rely on yourself. The universe doesn't give a fuck. The universe doesn't give a fuck. And that's why I talk about responsibility so much, because you have to rely on yourself. Because even though you have friends, family, a wife, some cats and a dog, nobody gives a fuck about you if you're not capable as a man. And that's why I say take the responsibility and become masculine. Because in the end of the day, you are the man of the house. Everybody will come to you, call you. As a man, you only have a worth if you're capable. Otherwise, the woman only has a worth when she's beautiful, when she can care, and when she can carry kids, right? And you as a man are only capable if you got that money, that byproducts, because these things are making you capable for providing and protecting. But if you're not achieving those things, if you're not going to get successful, if you're not changing your mind, nobody will give a fuck about you. Number 4, be fucking practical. Very important. It's about doing the things or not talking about it, not reading about it. You know, as book smart and street smart. And I would always say book smart is very important. But at the end of the day, in real life, you need street smart. All of these things that people wrote down in books are just life experience that they analyzed. So sometimes the things that somebody wrote down, you already knew about them, but you just not knew the word or the sentence or how to put it into words. But you already had that life experience. Very important to still read books. But if you have to decide for one, always use street smart. That's why I say be fucking practical and do the things you have to do to become someone. Number 5, don't fuck around all day. Be productive early. Very important to not fuck around with your time. Just like I said before, don't fuck around with your time. Be productive in the morning, early. It's very important to stand up and do the things you have to do, even though you don't want to do them. That's a masculine trait right there. That's discipline. That's the hard work. That's eating the frog. Just like I said in the chart that I posted yesterday on TikTok, I think. A platform that has no value in it, but I will give that value. Trust me. You will see it in the future. It's very important to do not fuck around with your time, because your time is the most important thing you have. It's your mind and the time combined. Because if you use it right, you will achieve anything. Number 6, don't be a fucking baby. Life is hard. The only people in this world that can cry are babies and women, but you're none of them, right? Don't fucking cry. Nobody gives a fuck about your feelings. Nobody gives a fuck about your life. Nobody gives a fuck about you. That's a funny thing. I always see people, really successful, like Will Smith, crying on the internet, and people give a fuck. Now men, they are male role models, right? And now men think they can cry too. But that's wrong. You can't. And you can only cry if you're already successful, because then you already had your masculine traits, you're already wearing your masculine energy, and now nobody gives a fuck about you because you're a multi-millionaire. But you as a broke ass at a fucking hood, I don't know where you come from, piece of shit hood, you cannot just cry, because no one will help you. No one will give a fuck about you. Yes, if you Miss Sherman Rowan and fuck around and do all of these things and got your whole of the money and are a rapper and you trying to be hard your whole life and then you cry a tear, everybody will have, something for you. But nobody knows you. Like the fuck? How the fuck can you think that anyone gives a fuck about you? Like, you're not a baby and you're not a woman. Change that. Take the emotional control and become the best version of yourself. Cry alone. Cry with your best friend, but never cry in front of a woman or in front of the fucking world, because they would just use that power. Number 7, fuck fake friends. Very important. Because the people you hang around with will decide your life. You can think, yes, I'm focused. Everything's okay. I don't need to focus on my friends. If they drink alcohol and smoke weed, chase bitches, and do nothing with their life, want me to look at cinema, movies, and Netflix, that will never influence me. Shut the fuck up. Because at the end of the day, you will do what your friends do. Even though you think you're so much better and you got a mindset, and you are the one that protect your friends if you're like on the road. Shut the fuck up. Because you're already in that situation, right? And your friends will not give a fuck about you if you don't hang with them. So at the end of the day, just because you are a people pleaser and you want to be with your friends, you don't want to lose your friends, you will sometimes hang out with them and do shit. Because even just being around shitty people will affect you in some way. So focus on your fucking self and fuck fake friends. Number 8, don't fucking waste your energy on shit you can't control. The only thing you can control is your mind and your emotions. Because when you're in a situation where somebody wants to punch you, insult your mother or anything like that, and you can't control it, the only thing you can control in this moment right there is your mind, your thinking, your thoughts. So don't be aggressive and use that emotion for an example to then produce something, build yourself. For an example, you want to punch that man right there. You got 3 options. Punch him, go to jail. Go home, punch your mother, because you're angry about her, because she insulted that situation and someone was very, very wrong. Or fuck all of these people because you can't control it. Use the energy and build something for yourself. Get a fucking car, get money so people respect you even more. Build a fucking business, build a fucking brand, and become the best version of yourself. Easy. Number 9, stop fucking bullshitting. It's embarrassing. Stop capping. In other words, stop lying about your life, because you're not the person that you pretend to be, okay? And that shit is not embarrassing. The only thing that is embarrassing is lie about yourself. There's a difference between being confident and thinking that you're already somebody, be to have, and believing in your version, but you can only do that if you have backup, and your backup are the things you do daily, not even the things you achieve, but the things you do daily, because people will see it. If you say that you're a pro athlete, but you're a fat ass, nobody will believe you. But if you say that you're a pro athlete, go jogging every fucking day, have some stretch marks, lose 10 kilo, then you know that you're not bullshitting, and then you can tell people something. But you're just fat. You're just fat, bruv. You are fat. You are fat. Stop fucking bullshitting. Number 10. Already talked about that topic. Stop being a fucking people pleaser. They do not give a fuck. What is a people pleaser? I think everybody already knows about that topic. But if you always want to do something for people, be nice to people, give them something so they like you, will never give you anything. will not give yourself pleasure, you will never be happy. You will be the person that is always joking around, always happy around other people. When you go home, you're just lonely, depressed, dark piece of shit. And that's not life. At the moment where you're not giving all of the things you're giving, like your feelings, your emotions, your love, your money, then they will change their behaviors and think, well, people, what the fuck's going on? Like, aren't you the man that always give me everything? And bro, that's bro code. You are the person in that group that was always doing this and that. And you will realize nobody really respects you. Number 11, stop putting toxic shit into your body. Very important. I don't want to write fucking again because I don't have the time and the energy. So I would just write eat healthy. But I think you already understand it. Well, I hope so. So I think it's very important to understand that your mood, your success in dating, in getting respected by other men, in money, and all of these things will come back to the fact if you're fit, if your body is healthy, and if your mind is strong. You only need these two things in life to create money. Yes, there are also very, very fat ass people that got money, but they're not healthy, not only in their body but also in their mind. They're not satisfied. They don't love themselves. They don't love life. They hate it. That's why they want to make so much money. But if you're sexy, if you got a six pack, if you get respected and you have your self-respect, and then also have the mindset to believe in yourself, you will attract women, money, and all of these things you want. The last rule, let's get it. Just fucking do it. Just like rule number 2, combine. Stop waiting. Just fucking do it. You have an idea today. Start today. Don't overthink your process. You're young. I personally talk to young men that want to change their life. And I think having an idea and regretting that idea, instead of regretting doing something, just trying to do that, trying to build that idea and then regretting that did not happen the way that should happen, is better than regret not starting it. Because someday you will be 30, you will sit there and say, fuck, I wish I had the balls to just do the things I want to do, just build the brand I want to build. Because now I got a kid, I live in a 1-bedroom with my fucking kid and my ugly woman, and I'm depressed. And that's not life. So change your fucking life. Let's get it, champ.